Go back to the third episode of the Kent State series. So, unfortunately, when I was trying to go live yesterday, I was having issues with. I really don't know what it was. I don't know if it was the game or my internet or the server, some sort of combination. But we are in the second off season, so we finished 9-4. See if I can. There we go. I don't think I can show you the previous results, but we did finish with a. Let's see if we can go here. I believe we did win the bowl game. Okay, so we can't see it there. I always forget how to get to this. Um, Historical stats? No. Season stats? I don't know. Looks. I have no idea how to find this. Maybe I just can't do it on this screen. Or is it? It's in the blueprint, isn't it? Maybe. Maybe I'm wrong. Man, I really don't know. I know there's a screen where you can see that. Maybe it's just not um, 80 expectations. Maybe that's what it is. Okay, there we go. We found it. So we won the Cure Bowl. I forget who we played, but we beat Akron. We allowed fewer than 30 points per game, which were pretty easy goals. We made sure I played the Akron game and two other games. So most of it was through sim that we performed a lot better. Our team went up a lot in overall. See if we can see that as well before we get into the portal. So I believe we were as high as a 79, but we have several guys. Like our receiver's not on there right now, and I believe he was an 85. So we got some dogs on our, or did have some dogs on our team. But really, that's the main method that I went to improve the first year team in the most dramatic way, was just to get a bunch of seniors essentially. Um, we do have some guys that are. Looks like we did set up the transfer portal a bit, so this might be. Oh yeah, we have everyone, all 35 slots. So we just have hours that we want to add in. We have a transfer guy there. So we're second on him. First on him. First. And then we have some guys too. So it looks like that's where I ended up. Is I didn't quite add all of the time, but I did get all the people I wanted on the board. So we're going to first go through and just offer the 5 NIL contract to everyone here. I don't know why it didn't go. There we go. But essentially, we're throwing as many darts at the board as we can. Two-star juniors tend to be really good for really bad teams like Kent State early in a rebuild. And so it can build that early momentum like you saw from last year, going from 2 wins to 9. Granted, I made the schedule weak and the MAC is weak, but especially in the MAC, if you can maintain your team for a couple of years and wait for the other teams to progress, because the way that EA developed this game is that the other teams at low levels exponentially decay when in a pretty hilarious extreme way. I think we can throw. We'll do 5 for sure. Should have done that on the first pass through, but that is all right. can never really have enough linemen. We did obtain a lot more high schoolers this year, and that's kind of the twofold approach to recruiting that I have is you want to get that instant influx of talent to immediately help your team, but then after that second year, because like the first year, I don't think I recruited hardly any high schoolers because I knew I wanted a really big portal class, and to be honest, we kind of really needed a big portal class, so there wasn't any reason to get a bunch of high schoolers and then have to not be able to really just create a better team off the rip. I didn't mean to put 25 hours into that guy additionally, but it's whatever. Usually the transfer quarterbacks, when they're two-star juniors, are okay. They're usually not, like if you're desperate for one at a lower level team, it can kind of get you by, but it's nothing that you'd really want to be depending on. Alright, so we're all good there. Yeah, my last stream was really short because of how difficult the game was to run for whatever reason. Okay, so we did do the first week of recruiting, it looks like. So we're on to the third week now. So Jawan Dawkins is kind of the big dude that we want to get. 3-star freshman transfer. Who knows if he's going to be good, but he only wants 10 NIL, so. I'm going to try to be more strategic with the visits. Which not really, I guess that one's the best one. But I'm going to look for, because usually I just send anyone. I don't worry about complimentary visits. I don't know if we have any of those. No, he might actually just be the only guy. Alright. So we'll put the defensive guy in week 4 with the hope that we can add other defensive guys. He doesn't really have any good visit. I mean, I guess attend practice. That's really the only one. We can at least hard sell them. We can find one. We're not spending any time recruiting or scouting because the hours are just too valuable to use for actual recruiting stuff. But once you do get to a certain level, then it does become pretty useful because then you can really kind of target specifics. But we really just need volume. We need as many people to sign to our team as possible. Alright, so I don't know if we can schedule. Let's see if we can schedule. So we can't schedule anyone for week 3. We have 2 quarterbacks that are both first, and they don't have any scholarship offers from anyone. And they're mad about playing time. So honestly, we just leave them on the board. We don't change anything with them. We unfortunately don't have the #1 recruiting class, but it looks like we're kind of first on a lot of these guys. Schedule him for a visit since he's #2 on our board. Or I guess we're #2 on his board. wanted to take this off. So we could do a hard sell if we had more hours, but I think we actually will do that, so. It seems like we're doing pretty well on most of the other guys. Yeah, like the left guard, we're losing out on, which is fine. I'm gonna experiment and take his hours off, but put a visit on. Take 5 hours off of him and put them. Yeah, I mean, it's about as good. We should get most of the guys, which is nice. See if we get Jawan. I think he would have been the first one to recruit since he was at the top of our board. We got one of the quarterbacks. There we go. Jawan Dawkins. I guess he was not the first to commit, but we'll take it. So we got 2 quarterbacks. Yeah, 3 of them. Yeah, they had the deal breaker on for playing time. So we'll look at our boys and see if we got. I think all the high school guys we got were normal development. All right, Jawan's impact. That's good. His free safeties impact as well. That's good. I mean, the juniors are impact. He is a junior star, but we'll take good development traits. It means they'll have more points to play with in the off season. Yeah, so I mean, you also get, as a bad school, you can find a lot of people with really nice development traits, even if they're going to be there just for a year. But we got 32 out of 35, so definitely happy with that. Check here at the quarterback room. Looks like Jawan's going to come in as a sophomore with at 70, so he should be able to get pretty high. It looks like our quarterback room has gotten a lot better, which is nice. He's normal development. He also has a ton of throwing power, which is why we brought him in. So he might, even with normal development, he might be our dude. All right, receiver room. I mean, it's okay. We got the 2 freshmen with crazy good speed. See what he turns us to. They don't really have good physical. I guess he was gritty possession, so usually they turn into pretty good tight ends. Let's check our tight end room. I mean, honestly, they're pretty okay. And he's 85 speed. I feel like he only drops 1 as far as the tight end goes. I think we send him there because he's 6'3", 85 speed. We send him to tight end university. Becomes a 79 running back. Oh, wait, wait, we didn't need to do that one. I think one of these two guys will turn into a running back. See what he goes up to. 72. So Hunter will go to being a running back. So we should be able to get him above a... Yeah, so we'll have really 3 solid running backs. So a good problem to have. A lot of good tight ends to develop. Or at least one good tight end to develop and a bunch that are going to be holding us down for this year. A lot of good depth in our linemen for this year, which is good. We're going to make this guy a left tackle since we already have 2 centers. Really, with the right guards, we have a lot, so... Make him a left guard as well. Kind of disperse some of these seniors, so we actually did get quite a few, which is nice. I think we make him a center. I feel like we didn't have anyone. Let's look at our left tackle. So our highest is 80. Left guard is 78. That guy's the highest. And he's also a senior, so we can move him around wherever. Probably to left guard. And then we have a bunch of right tackles. He doesn't really improve anywhere. I think we'll put him as a left tackle. We already have a lot of guys. Doesn't really improve dramatically anywhere, so we'll leave him there. We're up to a 1-star school, so that's nice. I'm pretty sure we start out as a 0-star, so having just one good season gets you to the 1-star. 2 seniors, edges. Our right edges are really low overall, which is not ideal. Hey, he has 77 speed. Let's see what he turns into as a right edge. We'll throw him there. Even though he's kind of big, he's 307. He has at least serviceable speed, especially for what you normally get from a defensive tackle. So he's a 62, so he needs to go anywhere. We'll throw him to the edge. Leave that there for now. Mike linebackers. If they're close enough in overall, we can see where he goes if he gets any better. Honestly, we'll just throw him where our right edge is pretty bad, so we'll throw him to right edge. He might actually start over there. Rest of the guys can stay there. This guy's a 68 overall, so maybe he does better somewhere else. No, he's kind of bad. He's kind of bad everywhere. And then Aaron here becomes a really good edge. What's his speed like? It's 83 speed, so I do think we'll throw him to the edge. I think we'll put him at right edge as well. We'll check that out here in a second to see if we need to adjust that at all. Cornerback room actually looks pretty decent. Slowest guy is 87. This guy is really slow for a safety. He's pretty light. I guess we'll just leave him there. This guy's 207 and his speed's a little bit low. I think we can put him... Let's put him as a linebacker. Oh yeah, this is one thing I wanted to do. I wanted to make him a kicker. Because then Leonard here can just be a punter. going from 86 to 95 power for our kickers, and he's a junior, so we'll have him for another year. We don't have any athletes. So right now, the two transfers are our highest overalls. Ethan played for us last year. Dawkins we brought in as well with impact. And Clay is who we're hoping develops into a decent quarterback. We also have 65 coach points, so see if we need to upgrade anything else. I don't think we really need to. Are we at 3 for everything? So we could go to increase starting interest from running backs, but what we could also do is start going into potentially tactician. I think we have that. Yeah, we have that. Or we could potentially go into motivator. I think we go into tactician. I think motivator sounds good on paper, but it just does not work as well as you would hope. It's nice to get that 7 XP bonus, but I just don't feel it. I don't feel like I manually upgraded a bunch of players and they got better, and now my coach got like a ton of points. So I think it's one of those things that if your team already has a bunch of like crazy high development guys, then motivator can make sense because you're getting a ton of skill points and upgrading a whole bunch and whatnot. But at that point, do you really need the motivator because you're already getting those super high level players? It's kind of like the same thing with like elite recruiter. You have to get 2 top 5 classes to unlock it. It's like, well, if you're getting top 5 classes, I'm not really too worried about how my recruiting's going because all of my classes are really good. All right, so storing power is not fantastic. I think honestly, we're gonna put one into throwing power because that is a really valuable one. Put one into accuracy. All right. So only goes up to a 78. He's maxed out at actually everything. So he is tied with him as a 78. Is there anything that we can improve? Quickness? Why not? It's like I could do that physical trait, but he's kind of in the same boat, unfortunately. So, you know, backup quarterbacks. Neither one of them is going to start this year. This guy's throwing power is horrendous. I forgot that we just need to move him. Is his speed? It's 83 speed. I think what we do... we give him a point into that, and then we save him and move him to a different position next year. He's just not a quarterback. Not with that level of throwing power. All right, Jawan Dawkins. 91 throwing power, which is really nice. His skill caps are really terrible, so he's going to be maxed out at everything off the rip. Which is super unfortunate. Yeah, he just has terrible skill caps. So Clay, whatever his name is. This is our stud. He already has 94 throwing power, so we'd love to see that. And we'll throw everything else into IQ. So he tied with the 2 seniors, so he's going to start over them for sure. He could have Dot, but we wanted to get his overall as high as possible. So he'll be starting. So, I mean, he jumped up a lot. Doesn't have a lot more to go as far as his development, but obviously these guys are seniors, so they're not going to be part of our long-term future at all, of course. But having a guy with 95 throwing power is fantastic. Unfortunately, he doesn't even get enough to upgrade speed for his senior year. So he's going to be stuck at an 80. We move this guy over from receiver. So actually he's going to probably jet right above him. Yeah, he's already done it. So honestly, 88 speed's not the greatest, but it's got good agility and whatnot. That's always the easiest one to get maxed out. So we'll have him for 2 years. Might be able to get him up even higher next year. So he's at 87 speed, so he actually will jump up a bit as well. So he stays at a 79, so next year though, he should get low 80s for his senior year. He doesn't have anything good. Unfortunate. It's the blessing and curse of the 2-star seniors. As you'll see guys like that just are just maxed out. Is he actually only a sophomore? And he's actually just... So we need to actually move his position next year. So you can't actually do anything. So, up to 85 speed. I mean, I feel like 85 is at least serviceable. You just wish he had a little bit more off the rip, so I didn't have to put 20 points into it. Could have got his overall up a lot more, but like this, 87 is probably going to be okay, especially because we can improve his hands and route running quite a lot. So, got up to an 85, so we'd love to see that. It's at speed, 91, so we'll take it. So an 85 and 83 overall senior. Be able to get his route running maxed out. What year is he? He's a sophomore, so he should develop pretty well. 93 speed, it's kind of maxed out, but we can put a lot into hands. I guess we could max out elusiveness, but I mean, he's all the way up to 75. That's really nice. 77 with the IQ boost as well. And he's a redshirt freshman, so that's going to be really nice to have, especially when those other two guys leave. So really, these are kind of our future dudes for our receiver core. They might honestly get high enough to get some reps this year. He might get to 77. Yeah, he got to 77. So both these guys jumped up a ton from where they were last year, and they already have all of the speed of the world. So they're catching up on him, but really our core is already kind of set for next year, and that's not even accounting for the guys that we brought in as prospects as freshmen. Looks like he should get well above an 80. Unless we run out of skill points. Gets directly to an 80. I thought he had more. I only got to an 80 though. We'll take it. So he unfortunately is maxed out from his potential. Still a 76 with 86 feet, so could be worse. Definitely some unfortunate skill caps for our tight end room. .80 speed's pretty rough, but at least maybe get his looseness up a little bit. Oh, he's a junior. He's just roster fodder. So, I mean, pretty average. I mean, I think 80 is pretty good for a starting tight end for our level. But none of those guys really have, they're all older anyway, but they don't really have any room to really develop, unfortunately. It's like the siren tester going off. So he's close to being draftable at 83. He should get above an 80, I would imagine. Yeah. Especially with, oh, you got close. Oh, no, you hit 80. Okay. I'd imagine his lead blocks. Yeah, that's all pretty high. We'll throw as much into here as we can. So generally, I'm pretty happy with how our team's looking. I feel like we have some good pieces, and even a guy like this, it's like, yeah, it kind of stinks, but he's fodder. At least when we get some tactician boosts and stuff online, we should be able to make that guy someone that's like a borderline 70 overall, just that little bit better. What's his so he's a senior. throw one in there. So he's tied for our highest overall offensive lineman. It's nice too is we have some pretty good depth. Honestly, we'll skip those two guys. Well, we've already gone this far. Never mind. I should have just skipped them. What year is Boston? He's a junior. So we'll get the lead block maxed out. So this last year, he should be able to get up to mid-70s. He's already an 81 as a center, so if he has any skill caps, yeah, he's gonna go up a lot. Okay, well, maybe he gets to 85 if we're lucky. No. It's unfortunate. Still has a high skill cap for run blocking, but should at least get above, yeah, it gets above a 70. I mean, for, I guess our third stringer, I guess it's all right. But our starting lineup of offensive linemen will all be above an 80, which is really nice to see. So I don't necessarily think they'll be good enough to get drafted unless they get some more skill points during the year, but they could potentially. 83 is like right on the cusp. He's only a sophomore too, so we'll have him around for a while. Yeah, our whole offensive line is actually going to be pretty solid. Pretty good starters, pretty good backups. They're seniors. I mean, I guess we'll see how high he gets if he has any good skill caps. He might get, probably doesn't get to an 80. Oh no, he jumped up too. He should get there. And we'll let the AI handle him. Only has 21. He might not have anything crazy good. Just finesse. Gets into an 80 though, which is kind of neat. Let the AI handle that guy since he's a senior. Start with Walt. Oh, he's bad. That's unfortunate. So he's now he's certainly draftable. And let him handle the junior. He should get, yeah, he'll get way above. Van Westzinga. What a crazy last name. Looks Polish or something. So he's also a senior. We'll try to do a sophomore, see if he can see what his skill caps are. They're not too bad. Thankfully, he has a lot in pass rushing. The power is bad, but let them do the other senior. These guys are all pretty bad. And he's kind of maxed out. So actually, we'll go through these guys because I feel like one of them's gonna jump up more than jump up above a 68. Maybe not. I guess he has a little bit, so he should. The runs, yeah, say the run stopping, if he wasn't already there, would get him pretty low benchmarks that we have right now. But a 72 is better than a 68 for sure. So we'll see with these other guys. They probably similar. I might actually go up a decent amount because of the pass coverage. It looks like that is going to be in last place. Not worried about that guy. He's a 62. I don't think he's catching up with 24 skill points. Stacking these are already really good, so we'll add some to pass coverage. What year is this guy? Sophomore, so he'll start over the senior probably. And then 81, so he'll be our star linebacker. So 84, again, right on the cusp. He's a junior. Oh, he's really bad. All right, yeah, we're not even gonna bother trying to upgrade him. 83 redshirt senior. as a 2-star. We'd love to see that. He's kind of maxed out, but we can get him faster, which is always nice. See if we can get any physicals. So a little bit faster. 92 speed, 84 overall. It's really good for a team of our caliber. So he's going to be our superstar. He's a senior as well, but he's up to an 85, so he is definitely, once you're to 85, I feel like you're pretty draftable. 83 is the lowest I've seen get drafted. Yeah, he doesn't get up much higher than that. But still, 93 speed. We'll take it. Let's get to 75. Just barely. He's a junior, so we have another year to at least have a guy with above 90 speed, probably. But what year is he? He's a junior as well. Just pump up the man coverage, I suppose. I mean, I'll take a 78. And he has another year to develop as well. Lennox Lemon. So we'll do man coverage. So honestly, it's a pretty decent depth for our cornerback room. We're obviously going to lose a lot of guys, but like this year, we should have some nice depth, which is all you can really do. See if we can give this guy some speed. 83 is just so slow. 85 is serviceable, but once you're below 85, then it's, especially for defensive backs, for like linebackers and stuff, it's fine, but unfortunately, he's pretty maxed out from where he's going to be. What's nice is I don't feel like we have defensive backs that are slow. I feel like that's something I've struggled with previous attempts at rebuilds is you get guys that maybe can get to a decent overall, but then they have 82 speed, so it doesn't matter how good they are. The AI will just, or anyone really, just runs past them because they're just too slow. This is junior as well. What's his speed? 85. It's not bad, but. Then our former punter, now kicker. The 2 in accuracy. Yeah, that's really nice. So tons of power. Now he has good accuracy. And our punter's not even bad, he just doesn't have as much power. Alright, so we'll do the auto for everyone else. Clay will be our starter. We'll see how we go as far as our overall. I don't think we'll have to encourage anyone to leave. Oh, right on the edge. So when we recruit high schoolers, we'll mostly look for A, 3 stars, and 2 gems. I mean, if we could find, like, those 2 freshmen 2 stars that had 95 speed, like, they both have really good skill caps. So sometimes the 2 stars can actually be pretty decent. They just take, they're not going to start out as a high overall. So we have 450 NIL. What I think we will do is fire this and go with a higher, more expensive one. We're not going to do anything with facilities. It's just a money pit. Then before we look at recruits, we need to make sure our schedule is not difficult, because we are bad. Georgia Southern, perfect. South Alabama, let's go. Louisiana Tech might just be bad. Throw Delaware on there. They have a pretty low defense. So we're all the way up to an 82 overall, then 84 offense. So pretty happy with that, especially with how easy our schedule should be. I would imagine that we have a pretty similar result as we did last year. All right, so I don't think we pay. Yeah, they're just quarterbacks are just absurdly expensive as a 4-star. Let's search any to see if there's any that are the lowest is 205. Yeah, we're not there yet. I don't want to do any 3-star quarterbacks out of high school. All right, so we don't have anyone interested off the rip. Look for East Coast. I guess sometimes backfield threats can have okay speed. And then receiver, want speedster or gadget. See, they all want NIL, so we'll look for some speedsters that are 2 stars. They're pretty rare. 6'3" speedster. Most of the time they're pretty short. Another 6'3" speedster. I don't know what a good archetype as far as offensive linemen go, but we'll throw 2 of these 2 stars, and I think we should start to be able to get some 3 stars that don't want any NIL. We'll throw all of the guards on that don't want any. And centers. So we're in the same boat with edges. I think same with defensive tackles. There's only one. He's a JUCO junior, but whatever. So it's nice that some of the 3 stars for the difficult positions are available now. Alright, that will work. That will work. So he is mad about playing time. Let's look at running backs and we'll scout them to see if we can take any of these guys off the board. So he's a gem, so he's not leaving the board. 92 speed. I wish we could scout you, but unfortunately you're just off the board. Mad about playing time. And then see if any of these guys have good speed. 93. Guy's a speedster is 83 speed. I don't know how that works. 88, it's not too good. 85, so we'll take these guys off the board. We'll just go for the 193 guy, JC Kareem. See if there's any gems here. Caught myself before I sneezed into the mic. So no busts, but no gems. We should have really scouted the defensive bags. '87 will be fine. A gem right there. We'd love to see that. 84, we'll just take off the board. That's not going to play. 90 speed, that will play. So we will finish out the scouting that we need to do, at least to make sure that we target as many gems as possible. And we just don't get guys like this that have not enough speed. Found another gem, which is always nice. 89 speed, that will also play. Yeah, so we're starting to find the speed that we need for sure. We didn't put any quarterbacks on the board, but we're gonna make sure that we hit all of the gems up for sure. So I believe we had, yeah. So unfortunately we're at hours, but we'll get several from the scholarships and from the scouting for next week. And what's his speed? 92. We're still lacking as far as the amount of hours that we can offer these people. What I think I will do, so we got the gems. We're going to go down to our free safety, or strong safety. Did we have a gem there? No. Make sure we send the house on all those guys, and then we'll offer everyone else a scholarship. And thankfully, we have enough NIL to where at least we can get a scholarship boost. But we obviously are not going to have enough hours to go hard after all of the 3 stars. Which is going to be fine. We got the hours into the guys that we needed. Just hope that we can make sure we land those guys. I feel like though with just a scholarship offer, there should be a couple of these 3 stars that will just be fine with it and start coming to our school. Oh, yeah, we got locked out on one guy already. We're going to play the FCS game. I want to see how our new team feels. All right, so we have the, actually, it worked out perfect. We have enough to offer everyone a scholarship. And we have hours into our gems that we are able to find, which is really nice. We need all of the gems. So our team should be really good. I'm really excited about our team. At least as far as max standards go. I think our quarterback, with his extreme throwing power, he'll play a lot better than his overall is. And because his overall won't shoot up too much, he probably will never want to leave. So we'll be able to have him play multiple years. What, 3 more years, including this year. So should be nice to have a guy with that kind of throwing power and guys with speed. I feel like I'm starting to figure out how to scout a little bit better to start to find guys that are good for just playing purposes, speed. Even if they are smaller or have worse skill caps in other areas.
Welcome to Dick's Stadium in Kent, Ohio. EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game.
Hold them back, coach.
It's the River Toads and the Kent State Golden Flashes.
We also kept as many home games as possible. We want to make ours a season. We want as many wins as possible.
Guys, the Golden Flashes head coach told me before the game, he knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and
He's taking it out.
should be an impactful game here
Oof.
with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Reese?
Well,
River
Now
Toads.
the River Toads offense will start this game off with the football. And now the transfer, junior wide receiver. He's worked his way into this passing attack, and the coaches are very pleased with his progress. Out of the shotgun,
Get
they
him.
go to the ground. Nice move there.
My goodness.
He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Pulls it and fires to the left.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator, giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Oh, he dropped it.
Pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that.
Put a spy out there.
To the ground.
Oh.
Maybe a crease.
Another guy
They
missed that
convert on
tackle.
third down as he gets it to the 46-yard
Can't even do
line.
it. They just did a normal tackle.
And now the River Toads look to keep this drive humming. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Misfired on the last play.
There we go. There we go.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Got quite a ways to go to keep
Run
this
some man
drive
coverage.
going. It's third down from the 45. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Fires
It's just
up.
so open. What are we doing?
Spot in the defense. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to
Man,
the
that's
7.
brutal. Brutal
After
coverage.
that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. A first down run in the red zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. And after getting it right on the edge, they'll try to punch it in on third down.
There we go.
They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. Splits the uprights.
Defense kept up to a field
And
goal
with
at
that, they
least.
break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And the kicker starts the year perfect. Nice job, nice way to start the year. The offense takes the football down the field. Yeah, you want to get touchdowns, but
Can we look at their roster? Oh, that's cool. So they make like a whole roster for him. I wonder if there's continuity with the players. Like if Briggs will be a junior next year. Is there a... Yeah, so like, honestly, you know, obviously they're low overall, but it's neat. So 84, 88. So like the cornerbacks aren't too slow.
points on the first drive to start the season. Really nice job by this unit.
So the Kent State Golden
We should be able to
Flashes
outrun 'em
gets
a
to
lot,
come out
though.
For its first possession of the game. And here's a guy, if you throw it in his general vicinity, he's going to pull it down. A highly anticipated debut here. He's a tremendous pass catcher with every skill you'd want.
80-yard former.
The run inside.
Oh, he missed that block out there.
Not gonna push at all
Brother,
on
you
that
had
one.
the...
It'll be no
Oh my
gain on the
gosh.
play.
That was so
Let's
dumb.
talk for a second about Kent State. During the offseason, they go out, they get a top 25 recruiting class. That's nothing to scoff at. But the question is, how do they move up from here, David?
Well, and how do these talented young guys perform at this level, right? We don't really know. I mean, top 25 class is good. It's not elite, but how do these guys perform, Palmer, early, day one in their career?
Yeah, they're going to have to grow up pretty quick because we expect to see a lot of these guys play meaningful snaps in this game here today as well. I think that that's
I don't know where we had a
fans really
12-25
wanna
class
see
from.
here
Maybe
today.
it's a transfer
And the
class,
Golden
but that wouldn't even
Flashes
make any
attack
sense.
with a 1st and 10.
Oh gosh.
Great job by the
Oh, an
defense.
offensive lineman
Everybody
tackled
firing
him.
off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Wants to fire on second down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at
Oh,
the
I don't
29.
really like this. I don't know what
And those
playbook we're
outside
running, to be
linebackers
honest.
nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground, but you can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
Looking deep down the right side. It's broken
So,
up.
unfortunately,
They
our
took a
offensive
shot,
line
and he
let
was
us down
equal
against
to the
FCS for
challenge
some
to
reason.
knock it away. The Golden Flashes send out the punt unit. Not a lot of room to field this one. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. Getting behind those pads and behind a stiff arm to get it out to the 27. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Here comes the heat.
I was trying to get my defensive tackle to go to that middle. The guy was just going to run it.
Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep.
Yeah.
He's got it on the outside. And
That's
it
just
looked
embarrassing
like he might
defense.
take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it. They just flipped the entire field, and now they'll try to cash in on 1st and 10 from the 20. From the gun, they'll
They
try to
blitz.
impose their running game.
That's so bad.
He rolls into the house. Touchdown, River Toads! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hunter. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Back to pass on 2nd down. Here's the pressure. Got it down the
Yeah, former receiver is able to catch it.
This running back is a big weapon in the passing game, and it's not just checkdowns, but he can run vertical routes. You saw it there. Nice job by the O-line, giving the QB time from the pocket to deliver that strike. But this running back is special. He's got a lot of tools in the toolbox. Really nice play design and a big-time pass and catch for this offense.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Makes the grab on the left.
They're not going to give that to me.
And
No.
after the tackle, that will
He
bring it
doesn't
to the
fight
end
for
of
that
the first
half
quarter.
yard. It's just so dumb.
This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
And I think that's exactly what we're going to need to see from this offense, man. Once the field starts to shrink, you get on this side of the field, you're down by 10 points, man. You need to put the ball in the end zone. Like, you're thinking touchdown, not field goal. And they really got to be
They're calling
physical,
timeouts now.
establish this run
Yeah,
game,
they can't
and
get
do
me off that
everything
play.
they can to get 7 on this drive.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Wants to pass. Going for 6. Touchdown, Golden Flashes.
Throw it at the ref. Oh, turn around, buddy.
Oh, man, and the quarterback knew exactly where he was going with this football at the pre-snap. He saw the matchup he liked, and he took advantage of it.
And the extra point is good. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. So the River Toads make their way onto the field to open the drive. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. He'll start this drive firing. They get to him.
Still gets it off.
If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Backed up now. Here's second and long.
We're gonna guess pass. Still he'll run it. Yep.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff.
It's hilarious.
to the running back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Fires downfield. Oh, he can't hang on. Almost had the interception, and this guy
Well, it
makes
worked out.
so
Got my
many
guy to cover the
plays,
running
but
back, who
couldn't
is
come up with
just
that one.
not
They'll
covered
bring
by
it
anyone.
down. Hunt is on its way. Cradles it at the 35. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The Golden Flashes offense ready to get this drive started. They march to the end zone the last time they had it, do it again, and they'll be on top.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And the Golden Flashes racing to the line in a hurry up. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Takes the easy throw in the flat. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what...
He's going to let one fly down the middle.
He got back to that ball. Okay.
It's so easy to be up here in the booth and say, you should have put more zip on that. Sometimes you got to use the lob wedge. That time, you probably should have used the drive.
So the River Toads make their way onto the field to open the drive. Out of the chute, quick toss.
Crazy. Crazy that we can't get anyone out there when we blitz.
17, and that'll be enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 from their own 17. He goes right back to the air. He'll heave it deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. On the run, fires downfield.
2 guys there.
Working the middle. Now they've got even more.
I'm taking a guy that's supposed to be blitzing. And putting him in the coverage.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll get rid of it. Makes the grab.
Still
It's
catches
Clark.
it.
And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it because he really didn't have a choice.
Come on.
There's a crease. Offense is
What are we
gaining momentum with
doing?
3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
Whatever. We're just blitzing every time. We can't cover
He's
anything
now up to
anyway.
70 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener. It's complete to the left. And with that, he's got him set up with a 1st and goal as we get set to play on the other side of the 2-minute timeout. The River Toads come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass. Looking for the score. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires into the end zone.
Just stand there. He's not moved.
Fired in from the
Oh
red zone
my
for the
gosh.
score. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's
Man,
starting to feel
our
that way.
defense, like
It might
defense
not
is
be
not
over,
fun
but you're
because
in
like your
trouble. You
AI
gotta
just
find
literally
some
just
answers. I really,
walks
really
away from
think
guys
this team
and
has
leaves
put
them open.
everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Drops
He
it?
drops the football.
Oh.
He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down.
Which I don't know the Chargers are.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He'll try to do it himself. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on second and long. They'll rush to the line. Clock stop for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there through the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They
This is our
stop it
first
for
time
no
out here.
Now the offense
And
wants
give
to
our
make
guys
sure
a breather.
everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After run, now throw. Got his man. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. Looking downfield on first down. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Kent State.
Man, that's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half.
Well, if we can stop for
Close
47
this
seconds,
gap,
I believe we did it
create
after
some
halftime.
momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
And he takes this from inside the 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Finds a man in the middle. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. And now the River Toads are in the hurry-up. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
To the air on first down. Fires to the tight end. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Now the offense will burn their third and final
They don't have any
timeout.
timeouts left, which is good.
And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half.
Well, we got him out.
Throws to the
Why
wideout.
is he so open?
Wide open makes the catch.
Oh, it's just diabolical.
Finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
He probably just spike and kick a field goal, which apparently that's what our defense will do.
Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards away. Right down the boulevard.
It's unfortunate our defense just doesn't stop anything.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road. That I
This
can
guy's
trust
just never
this guy.
blocked for more than a half a second. Oh well, we should get the ball here.
That time is both
If I
teams
remember
headed
correctly,
to the
maybe
locker
I'm wrong.
room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half.
Yeah.
But before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
And we've kind of figured out our offense, so
The River Toads will line up to kick off
really
and
just need
start the second half.
at least one more defensive stop, and then we'll be chilling.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to
Should
change
have thrown
their
it earlier.
coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Grabs it in the middle. Oh, he's got some space. Running inside the 20. And he scores. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season. And the extra point puts them on top by 1.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands, right to him, and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all
We're gonna do
the way to the
this,
end
and
zone.
then just pick a random
So
play.
the River Toads make their way onto the field to open the drive. So as soon as they step on the field here in the 3rd quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own.
This is such a big hole.
Got room at the 35. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's 1st down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Running inside. It's Cousins.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Quick pass.
Stop them?
Trying to get
4th
it
and
to the
inches?
line.
Are they punting?
Doesn't
Oh, yes.
quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's
I really
a
thought he was
yard
handing it off. I think it was an RPO.
short. And now the River Toads will call on their punt team.
Apparently we have both
Gets it
locked down.
away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. So here comes Kent State's offense, ready to get this.
So really our
drive underway.
main read is
Took the last drive in
DeBlanc
for a
over there,
touchdown.
and then if
They'll
they
try to
cover
do it
him, then we
again
have the running back like we do right here.
Open this drive with a pass. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
And then obviously just flip it, do the opposite.
Flashes will hustle to the line.
Well, we can see if they cover or if they're blitzing.
Second
And
down,
then
they'll
if
go
they
to the
don't,
air.
then we just throw it out here.
Grab behind the line. It's Hunter. And
It's
how's
nickel
he
and dime 'em.
running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right?
They found
Second
him.
down, you're in your own end of the
There's
field.
too many options. The
guy
stick
who
is just the
switches
best
out,
play.
just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
They're pressing up over there, but we can see.
To the air on 2nd down.
Well, we were going to try to throw it deep, but we don't get blocking. Another reason why you should always just look for the short passes almost always.
This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Got his man in the middle. Makes the catch and he's free. Touchdown Kent State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The run inside. It's Taylor.
Might be where we start to snowball if we get another stop.
After the
Took us a
3-yard
while,
pickup, they
but
come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll go with a direct snap. Makes one
can
man
somebody
miss.
hit him? My
Just
gosh.
what they were looking
He's
for
truck
to
sticking
get
the
this
air.
drive rolling there out to the 35.
Oh,
They say
Oh, well.
success rate
Pretty confident in our
picking up
offense
about
now, at least.
4 or so on 1st down, 1st and 10. Quick release by the QB. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Hand off from the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. It's
There we
complete
go.
on the right side. Could not make his way to the corner.
now our defense is stepping up.
Toads will line up to punt it away. Hauls it in, looking for space.
I couldn't really get it to the outside.
Solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Right on the money. And he gets it to the 44-yard
He's just
line.
always
That'll be a
open.
1st down. And the golden flashes want to pick up the tempo. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith.
Spread the ball around a little bit.
Coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down.
Oh, just didn't
Got rid
catch
of
it.
in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
They were
Couldn't
blitzing
find his
hard
man
and they
last
didn't
time.
cover him,
That leaves
so
them
he was
with
gonna
a
be wide
3rd and
open.
6. It's complete. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37. The golden flashes are flying down the field. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you,
I think Taylor
I'm
might get
fine.
open on this one.
2nd down, he'll
Yeah.
throw. Makes the grab. It's Taylor. They knock him down, but he's got enough.
Just
to
keep
get
cooking him the
across
same
line
play.
and pick up the
There's too
1st
many
down.
options for him.
Wants to throw it again, and why not? He's got it down the middle. And they'll move the chains with the 1st down, but that might be it for the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, they can't stop our receivers. Thankfully, we have enough
Fourth
speed.
quarter, this guy is seeing the defense. Look how he spread the ball around. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. Wants to throw again.
That was just... They pressed our guy off the line. He just couldn't get off the press.
At the 11-yard line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Line out trying to get it in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. From the gun, wants to pass.
We can just run it.
Gonna have to run
There
it.
we go.
And he's in, pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Flashes.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the River Toads make their way.
So they
onto
should be
the field
passing
to open
mostly.
the drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Pressure's there, and he lets
Crazy amount of power he got on that for getting hit.
Play and just get rid of that thing. On 2nd and 10, a full wide out set, trips right. Looking to fire. Pocket break.
There we go.
He's sacked. This defense all over it. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Wide receiver going in motion.
You go to play outside run so the defensive ends go out
On
further.
3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep.
Oh, he just dropped it.
And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, that is
I
one
don't
the
really
tight
want
end
to
is gonna
blitz.
wanna have back. He was
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Going for the big play.
There we go.
It's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. And the Golden Flashes with an absolute gift to start this drive with goal to go. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hunter. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game.
Got it.
And he was not really open.
Execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the
They're just
3.
holding that guy. They just don't let him get any
Move the sticks here and take a
separation.
shot at
Excuse
it
me.
on 1st and goal. He'll throw on 3rd down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Touchdown, Kent State! And the route is on. He scores for the 5th time in this game. And he puts through the extra point.
This is over 200 yards
That
receiving.
scoring drive just 4 plays. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the River Toads make their way.
We
on
might
the
get one
field
more
to open the
chance to
drive.
score as well.
We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit.
Well,
here
pick
to
it
go make a statement and get some points.
Yeah, bricks for hands.
On it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive.
Turn around. Guy's literally just deciding to, like, he would not get off that block. So A, I'm either being held, so they should have thrown a flag, or B, the animation is just bugged. Guy's literally just standing behind my dude's back.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Complete.
That's all right, though.
Brought down quickly.
We are up 22 points, so can't be too upset now.
Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the 1st down, or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This
Severed his
offense
spine with
gotta
that kind of
execute a
dive.
little bit tighter
Head
down the
going
stretch of this close
home with the
football.
helmet.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a 2nd and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision to keep it, not panic, and get you a fresh set of downs.
Zings it complete to the right. The River Toads in the hurry up. Corners right up on that line of
Just gonna
scrimmage.
press on him.
They're looking to throw on 2nd and short.
Which,
Touchdown, River Toads! Meadow on the end zone. He's got
does
it.
the same thing, whether they press or not.
Nice
Just
job by
allows
the
them to score a
offense
little bit
going down the
faster.
field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go
Crazy
right
dive.
to win this football game.
It's no
Well, here in
mercy
the
for
fourth quarter,
FCS.
They were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
On target. trying to save time on defense. They use their second timeout. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. If they can pick up a yard here on second down, that might put this one in the books. He's got the first
Just-
down, and they'll be able to run it
Does he
out
have
from
10
here.
catches? That's actually
Wanting to
hilarious.
stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout.
Oh, 10 rush attempts. I was saying, I didn't think he'd had 10 catches.
They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Finds his man, and he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
Can't believe they're not trying to press up or anything.
In a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass.
Here we go. We got a hurdle.
There to make the stop, but they
We got a
use the
hurdle.
back in the passing game and pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on 1st down. He makes the grab. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. Snap in the shotgun. Got his man out of the backfield. Touchdown, Golden Flashes! And the stomping has commenced.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And he tacks on the extra point.
Wonder if he'll be able to get an interception or something since he'll be forced. That wind is also insane.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He'll be stopped on
He
the
doing
return
5? He's
line
just
at
taking
the
a nap.
30-yard line and helps out this offense a few extra yards in field position. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Trying to get rid of it.
Oh,
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Makes the catch.
we'll call a
Terrific
timeout
job
for him.
getting to him. There was nowhere to go. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. It's incomplete.
They wasted all my time. I want the ball back.
With a bang and couldn't quite connect.
We also don't have any defensive backs that can catch, apparently. We should have had a couple of, at least 2. There's 2 that I remember. Like, that one, I'll spot them. 12 catches, 5 touchdowns.
Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
Yeah, to be honest, after the rocky start, once we got to the stick play, then our offense ran a lot better. It seems like we have enough speed to where we're just kind of chilling. Sure, he won National Player of the receiving touchdowns in a game. 5 is, yeah, I don't imagine anyone at Kent State was getting 5 before. Although they used to be good as far as having some like good skill position players, but it hasn't been for a while. You know, they had Cribbs and Edelman. I think they also had man, I forget his name, the Jerome Harrison. I think that's maybe his name, the linebacker dude. We have to be ranked in the top 25 of this season for 50 NIL. And win 25% of our home games to beat Bowling Green. All of which are very achievable. 5 pass breakups. It could have easily had an interception or 2. Hey, we'll take it though. This guy's a beast. Kept getting open. We'll just do offense. Honestly, defense isn't really that interesting because it doesn't work. It just, there's no like, oh, I just run this defense and it works against, a team that's 30 overall less than me. So we could put one in elusiveness, or we can do that. I normally just do auto progression during the year, but he doesn't have anything to upgrade. At least for our starting quarterback, to try to get that physical trait up. All right, we should be able to handle Georgia Southern pretty well. 54 overall. We put them on the schedule so we could destroy them, but we're going to just do offense this game. Defense is too stressful. And just our defensive backs just never cover anyone. I think one day, after a couple of years, once we can get our defensive back room to all be 90 plus speed, then we should be able to just run coverage all the time. But it's a difficult to improve. It's difficult to find speed. I actually do have enough as far as the receivers go, and some of they're, I guess, redshirt freshmen now, but super good skill caps for having already 95 speed off the rip. So really, that's some free recruiting advice. If you can find 2-stars in high school that have 95 speed, you just want to collect people that have the traits that are super expensive, speed being one of them. So defensive backs, wide receivers, running backs, it's almost worth scouting and just getting less total players and just getting guys that have extreme speed. Because even if they're skill capped, they still have the extreme speed, which is going to play well against teams that don't have that.
It's the Georgia Southern Eagles.
So we do get a defensive stop to start out the game, which is nice to see. We're going back to our play. I don't care if we get a delay of game. We have our play. Snap it.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
We're going to find our play. It's worth it. It's worth it.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock.
Where is our play? I mean, it wasn't that. I don't know. We're gonna get another delay game.
And apparently oblivious to the concept of the play clock, it's another delay of game penalty.
I don't know why we can't find the stick play that we used last game.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough.
All right, see if we can run a play now.
He'll set up to throw. Gets it out fast. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving.
Thought he's gonna run out of bounds.
All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get
I can't find the play that I had before, and it was a stick
It
play.
doesn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Does it look just like this mountain stick play?
And the Golden Flashes have it with a 1st and 10. throw it from the red zone. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And sometimes the quarterback grabs the football so quick and tries to get out of his hand, rushes it a little bit on these quick throws. Sometimes they don't even grab the laces, and you could tell he just grabbed it, threw it a little bit too quick, and missed behind the wide receiver.
I don't know. I don't know where the play is. I'll just have to look more for it.
Looking to throw again. Got his man. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down.
Holding
Let's check
after the
call.
play happens.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one.
We'll look this way.
That holding call pushes them back. Now they face a 2nd and 20 here. Looking to fire. Working that left side now. He gets it all the way down.
He got a first down.
A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels, and now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
I mean, it's very similar to this play.
Punch it in on 1st and goal.
It's just on the other side, so I think we're close.
Looking to throw. Big guy smells it. Touchdown.
Can I actually just look at my playbook?
Did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. They'll start this drive going to the air. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
That's just a better job.
I guess my play just doesn't exist anymore.
He was going to get challenged in this game. He knew these
How
receivers
does that
had
even
speed.
work?
They were going to test them. Nice job by that DB knocking it away.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got it in the middle. It's Taylor.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll try to pick up the first through the air.
Yeah.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
I'm kind of annoyed. Like, we should still win. But, like, where is my play?
We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd.
Alright, I'm actually resetting this because I actually can't. The play just isn't in the playbook or that I could find. So I actually have to just. I don't know why, though I was able to run a play 50 times and then it just doesn't exist in the playbook the next week. We have to get a different playbook, I guess. I'm very confused. I mean, you know what? Cal multiple. I guess that playbook is just horrendous. doesn't really matter what offense I run, to be fair. I just also don't know why EA makes it so you can't change your playbook very quickly. Like, this is as fast as I can go. Like, it's just brutally slow. We'll just go with Hawaii's book. Had some success with it, and I'm pretty sure. Well, we'll just go into it. Like, surely there's a stick play. Can I look? I wish I could look at the playbook. Is it possible? No. Let's go to free practice. Okay, I just need offense. I don't really want to go into practice just to look for one play. I wish there was a feature where you can, look at your playbook. You can pick it, but you can't look at any of the plays in it. Unless there's, at least if there is, it's not very intuitive to find it. All right, let's find the literal one play that I want to run. There, it's right there. Gun Y off trips weak. Although it's not quite the exact one, but it's close enough. Gun trips halfback weak. Okay. That's literally all I needed. What the heck? How does it like allow it to like suggest that play and then I'm able to just keep running it and just doesn't exist? In the same playbook. It's somewhere in it. I couldn't find it. I probably scrolled past it 5 times, but we found our playbook. All right. Oh, we should do recruiting before I even go into this game. All right, we got that all settled away. Now we can run our actual offense and not get to delay a game calls because the play is just hidden. Halfback weak trips or halfback weak something. I think it means that the halfback's on the left side where the one run or wide receiver is. Which I kept looking for that in the playbook because I knew what it looked like. It just did not exist.
Kent State Golden Flashes. Reese Davis, David Pollard, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe working the sidelines. We'll check in with her shortly.
All right. Run it back. Let's go to our offense. Concept. Quick pass. Stick. There we go. Gun off trips weak.
To the air on first down. Finds his target down the middle. They'll get the first down.
Weird.
It's spotted.
Suddenly I can play offense again.
And the Golden Flashes want to move quickly.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone.
Snags it and he's open. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down.
You run the slant route day one, and this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done.
And he's still getting open. I just didn't get enough time to throw it.
In the offseason, I see man-to-man coverage. I know I can run the slant. Boom, stick my foot in the ground, throw it, completion to my wide receiver.
Same thing. Like, he's still open.
Pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
He's just getting open
The
later than
sack makes
normal.
it an even longer third down chance for this offense. Fires to the wideout.
Yeah, we had to try it.
And he can't grab the bullet pass on third down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. This will be a 50-yard field goal attempt. And he'll have to curl it
Shaky.
in from the right side.
Did he go too far? Oh, wow. He has plenty of leg.
Boomed it.
Yeah, that 95 kick power is kind of busted. Now that we just have to find it once and then we're fine.
The Golden Flashes offense ready to get this drive started. So they put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0
Try to
lead.
switch to a running play. I didn't mean to flip the play. It turns to an RPO. Yeah, that's fine.
Running inside. It's Hunter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive points.
The number one goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many
We'll
times
try
as
gun
possible, try
Y
to
off
rattle him,
trips
try to get him
and see if that gives us a
frustrated
better
little bit.
audible.
Nice
No, it
job
still does
getting
the
there, getting
weird
the hit on
RPO
him.
one.
A
But it's
nice
fine.
job of executing by the quarterback, taking the hit, delivering the strike.
Yeah, they pressed up on him and that did not work out for him. He broke off of him immediately.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing
Alright,
the
this
window.
pistol
If
gives
the
us
intended
actually a
target
nice
was
running
not
play
open,
audible if we
that's
wanted.
why that one fell incomplete.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came
Actually, I
from
don't like
the
that
turf.
slant
Nice
route.
job
Goes
playing
up too far.
physical by this defense.
Works out though.
Makes the grab down the middle. Good
Alright, well, we know
execution. They move the sticks,
the
and they
concept
got
of
it
play
at the
that works.
33.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play.
We just
There
stick
was
with
no
stick with
question
our
where the
OG
quarterback was
one.
going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets.
And he's
looks.
very similar to
Doesn't
last
matter
week
if
where he
the
keeps getting
shot
open,
right there.
but
As they get set to snap it,
it's just a
about
little
to
bit
reach the end
delayed.
of the quarter. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. He wants it all.
There we go.
Touchdown, Kent State. And they
Also
have
helps that our
6
quarterback
points
has
over that
insane throwing
triple
power.
downs.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find.
So also because we're not doing defense, we should be able to kind of just cook.
see how it
He's
goes
pressing
this
up
time for the
again
Kent State
on
offense.
Kupak.
This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has
Just,
really
I mean, he was gonna. The safety came over to help anyway.
coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Golden
I think we send both guys on a
Flashes
streak.
find
I mean,
their
the
way
safety's gonna have to
forward
pick
after
one
the
or
big
the other.
loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down.
I guess that guy dropped back.
One deep down the left
We're kind of
side.
thrown into double
And
coverage.
they can't hook up, going for the big play on second
He just
down.
couldn't get off the
Now it's
press on the
third
line,
down.
unfortunately.
We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion.
Yeah, 78 just misses block.
Just as he released it, and it
Unfortunate,
falls to
but
the turf. And the Golden Flashes will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. No return possible on this.
Can't be upset about a 17-point lead though.
This offense has it with
Oh, we got the
really
ball
good
back in
field
a
position.
crazy good spot too.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Golden Flashes want to crank the tempo. Looking for room. It's Hunter.
Oh, he couldn't get in. He got stuck on his own lineman.
He's churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. He's looking to throw.
There we go. All right, we're cruising now.
Wants to throw on first down. On target. Still on his feet at the 45. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Big play to start this drive, and they're already out at the 48. It's first down.
And that was the perfect play call, throwing the slant against the blitz. There's one less guy in coverage because they're bringing an extra guy after the quarterback.
Now we're just in a
QB gets
really
it out
nice
quickly,
groove.
throws it out in front of his target. He's able to catch it, and not just that, he's able to advance it for an explosive play.
Looking to throw on first down. Can't
I
find
looked at
his
the running back
man
too
as
long
he
there. I should have
took
thrown
a
it right to the
shot
slant
trying to
because he was
deliver that
open.
football, and it'll be second down. Wants to throw it. This time on target. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the
I just gonna just win the Heisman with this play.
You get the ball in the hands of your playmaker. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. Looking to get it in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
Might actually, running back might get open on this play if they blitz hard.
Their second timeout.
No.
And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And here they come to give it another shot on 3rd and goal from the 3. From the gun, wants to pass.
That was the best. Really inaccurate.
Intercepted.
He's just gonna run it all the way back too. That's funny.
Past the 50, the 40,
Yeah.
inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown.
It'd be like that though. It's alright. That's the one problem with the plays. It's not as good on the goal line, but I still got 3 timeouts. Yeah.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. Caught. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
Hey Judah, that was
39-yard line. It's
oopsie
first
poopsie on
and
my
10.
part.
Wants to go right back downfield. He's got an open man. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their
But
first
let's just
timeout.
try to force it in there.
They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Pressure coming. Hit hard just as
Got
he
open there at
released
the
it on
last
first
second,
down
but
and
had
just
to
couldn't get it to
wait
the
too
receiver.
long.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Throw
Quarterback
RB on a
making checks.
streak.
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock.
Yeah.
Intercepted.
Same guy gets a pick. I mean, he just didn't throw a good pass again.
And
My
they
guy
come
didn't
up
want to
with
fight
a
for it.
big
Oh well. This is our offense. We won't deviate from it. We're pressing up on Kopik again,
looking downfield on first down.
but it seems like the safety
He's got it.
It seems like that just makes the safety have to press on that side or cover on that side, so then it just opens up.
Golden flashes, moving quickly to the line.
Yeah, Peason.
To the air on first down.
I think he's one of our fast. Oh my goodness, he cooked him. I'll say, I think that's one of our fast young guys.
Starts this drive in the shadow of its own end zone. Looking to throw on first down.
He might just cook him again. Yeah.
Open spaces. Touchdown, golden flashes.
So he gets speed. He's still out there. He's ready to get another touchdown.
Wants to throw on first down. Oh, look, Ma, one hand. Out across the 30 mark, down
It is.
at the 35.
Now the floodgates. It seems like there's like a brief time where they can lock things down, but then the floodgates open up and they just can't stop anything.
Soft spot in the middle. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down.
And now we just get 1,000 yards.
Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield.
And they got to respect peace out there.
But he's got an explosive play for the first down. From the red zone, looking for a man. Taken in by Smith on the
Broke
right
that guy's
side.
ankles. I actually am curious. Let's see our depth chart. So I have a feeling our what's his face, DeBlanc, that yeah we throw it to 1,000 times, that he's just out because of fatigue. Yeah, Pieces our freshman with 95 speed, 93, 91. So it's like he's gonna be a really important guy for us for sure.
One takes it
Even though he
down
has normal
to the
development,
13-yard
as you see there,
line.
speed kills.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass.
Sure, I guess.
Makes the grab.
Oh, we got him.
And
All right.
they take it in for
Yeah, so now it's just absolute brutality.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. First and 10 from the 50. They'll start this drive going to the air. Throws to the wideout.
Oh, he didn't lead him at
And the
all.
defense making
He
a
was so
play
open,
getting a
too.
hand on that pass. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Finds his man down the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field.
They got a
Let's see
cheat
which way
now?
That's gonna go. They say no thanks to that pass interference penalty, and they'll take the results of the play. The offense lining up for a first down play. Wants to throw it again.
Oh, wow, that was instant pressure.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Second down now after the sack. Back to pass. Got his man down the middle.
Turtle.
Cutting it on. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. The golden
Pressing up on Peace. I don't know if that's the play.
He goes right back to the air.
Oh, did he get a foot down?
That one's incomplete.
No, I
We're
think he
taking a
jumped
shot
out of
there, but
bounds.
couldn't hook up. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air.
It's like that linebacker, too, has to be the one that stops the slant. And if he either stands there in a zone like that, or if he goes over to cover, then running back's just always open. That was such a bad pass. It made it a good pass, though. You guys gonna have 600 yards. That was the game over. Yikes. How many yards did my boy end up?
Take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by?
538.
I like that you keep your foot on
2
the
picks,
gas and
though.
just continue to pile it on. It's their job to
3
stop.
rushes,
Let them
2
do their
rushes.
job. You just
I guess
keep
he was
going on.
sacked. Those are
It's
not
about the
real
X's and
rushes.
the O's, it's the Jimmies and the
11
Joes.
catches again.
This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better
40 of
players,
Eagles.
more
I mean,
physical,
you're not. If he had that
faster,
second pick, I actually. I know he had 2 picks, didn't he?
For David Pollock, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College
Let's
Football.
see. I feel like he did actually have. He had. I mean, obviously he had to pick 6, but yeah, he had both picks there. He's just 73 overall. We should bring him in the portal. I mean, the first one was really just me forcing it in. The second one was just a bad pass by the quarterback, just leading it directly into his chest. But hey, you know what? We're 2-0. We have some more skill points. We did upgrade. So we didn't put any more into recruiter. We could add one more to get more running backs. First one was me. I mean, really, I did call the same play the whole game. So the first one was calling that play that doesn't work as well on the goal line. Because that play works well when you have to have guys that play back, but when everything's condensed, it doesn't work as well. Because then they can cover this free safety and safety are up to press on the slants and stuff. Man, these ones kind of stink for. I think we just max our blocking out. I feel like those are like the tier 1 and tier 2 of the offensive line blocking is actually impactful. The other ones are just like break sack. I'm like, yeah, I guess, or like juke moves, I guess, but impact blocking or anything that improves anything that has the word blocking in it feels like definitely is the way to go. Did we not get a player of the week? Guy had 500 yards. Let's see his had to have broken the passing record. Wait, let's look at the Mac. What's the passing yards in a game? 597? Oh, he actually got pretty close. What is it for Kent State? How did he not break the single game? Unless he already did it. Did I go past the K? Oh, no, I'm dumb. 551? Oh no, Jose Davis is. Did he, how do I see it for individual? Oh, I think I have to go maybe here to the schedule, and then we can look at individual games. First game, I don't think he did. I thought in the second game. Oh, they put a backup in? Yeah, they're out there not having fun. 538. Oh, he was actually there. We were one possession away. All right, so let's say 560, just because I know it was like 550 something. But if we get 560, I think we should look at recruiting. The practice reps aren't too important to divvy up because it doesn't really have a major impact week to week. It accumulates a little bit, but not enough for anything crazy. All right, so we're winning on the athlete. I don't even know what position. Oh, he's a running back. Potentially. But yeah, we got some speed. All right. The Marcus Chris blocked us out. And really with high school recruiting, the main, like the gems, I put hours in. But everyone else, I had some extra hours, so I should, like that guy's not a gem. Sort by national rank. All right, so I'm gonna take some hours out of some other. He's not a gem, but we can still put 25 into him. So we're gonna hard sell, schedule a visit. I'll just send that one. Worked out. And I believe we had a cornerback as well that was, yeah, so he's ready for a visit. I think, so we get down to there. I mean, we can schedule regardless, and Alright, so we had to take some hours off of someone else. A 2-star. You can lose some. That leaves us with an extra 5 to throw at him. And you know what? Pretty happy with that recruiting thing. We found some defensive back gems. We're finding more speed. And speed kills. Especially against bad teams. South Alabama. They're about to get the stick treatment. About to beat them with the stick. Surely we can beat South Alabama. Should be easy work. Two interceptions and one at the house. I mean, to be fair, for their team, 100%. I wonder if that's why. Well, no. Offensive player of the week, I should have won. Certainly. Got like 7 touchdowns.
Looking downfield on first down.
They read the scouting report. They covered the slant.
He gets it past the 30 and they'll get
Does
it
not
back
matter,
to the
though.
32. Back to pass on second down. Smith with the grab over the middle. And he surges up to the 36.
The sticks will continue until morale improves.
When this offense wants to, boy, they can go fast. After the completion and first down, right back to the line of scrimmage for more tempo.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And you've already seen this QB, man. He's willing to spread the ball around and take what the defense gives him. And
Oh,
Snags it, there's running room. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40. And
Brandon
then the
Smith's
first
getting
down.
excited. He's getting the ball a couple times.
it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. The golden flashes headed quickly to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Hauls it in.
Hey, they're covering some of the routes, but
The sticks as he picks up the first
too many
down.
routes for them to cover.
No huddle offense to the line.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6.
Now you've seen the evolution of these
Oh, he
slot
didn't catch
receivers.
it?
They're just matchup
He just straight up
nightmares.
dropped
Hard to
it.
get your hand on a lot of
That's
times.
actually
They're off the
insane.
football, you can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
They bring him down, but
You don't
he's
see
got
that
a
too much.
first and
Your
goal from
best
the
receiver
10.
just straight up dropping a ball, especially a slant like that.
Just keeps swinging it. And that incomplete
See, like,
pass
that makes
caused
sense,
by
'cause
the
he was
big
hit.
hit on first down, second down coming.
A lot of times when
Code
you go back and you
suggestions?
revisit
No,
these
thank
games,
you.
who takes
I have one
advantage of these
suggestion, and that is
opportunities in the red
sticks.
zone in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
Oh no. Oh no.
Chase. He's brought down at the 7-yard line.
It's
and
another
they
benefit
are
of this guy.
ready
He
to
actually
take
has,
it
I think,
in.
85 speed.
It's third and
He's just a
goal
good
and
athlete.
third and long. From the gun,
Oh,
wants
it's
to pass.
instant pressure. Hey, we'll take the field goal, though.
Caught up to and sacked at the 12. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one is perfect.
We'll take the points.
This drive
We will wear
start
them
here
down.
on the 27-yard line. To the air on first down. Open on the right side, that's Smith.
They almost had good coverage there.
And frankly, that's
Thought
a
that guy would
completion. It's
follow
not gonna
my
be the end
my
of
back
season
out,
highlight
or my
reel, but in this
outside
game, it
receiver.
could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
That's caught. It's Taylor. They push it out to the 39.
You know what I
after
want to do
picking
as
up
well?
5.
Keep fresh, keep fresh, keep fresh, keep fresh. That way, as they get fatigued, they'll get cycled out, and then we'll start seeing some of our younger receivers as well.
Wants to throw it again, and why not?
Dropped
And
it?
the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit, forcing the incompletion?
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. And he
He did
really
90% of the
needed to hold on
catch.
to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
We may have to run the ball a couple of times to throw him off.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Quickly out to the tight end.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end. See,
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Yeah, our offensive line is doing really poor. It's all right though. Can we stop them? We got a field goal.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete.
Man, that's 2 drops in a row.
Defense is physical and pass deep. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Fires one high and deep.
Oh!
And
Almost
they
caught it off
lost
the rebound.
ball
And we
on
gotta have to
third
punt
down,
here.
But now dealing with fourth down. And the golden flashes will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He
Hit
makes
him.
a fair catch, couple of
Hit him!
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Taylor.
Well, he changed his route and he caught the ball.
Just a few on that
Weird how that
completion.
works.
The golden flashes come to the line in the hurry up. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that.
Not blocking. I guess I missed the guy that was open, but
They tackle him at the 19.
I don't even know if they were blitzing. They were just.
Not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own. Lost one.
Oh, he's got him. Got a step. There we go.
Makes the grab deep. Flying
The sticks will continue until morale improves.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella.
nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find the rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they
Just
work
take what
that
they
play
give
in
us.
practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have have to work with before the half. It's a fumble.
Oh, okay. I don't believe that was a fumble. It reminded me of another. I mean, I think he was clearly on the ground. What does stink though is I think we'll get the ball back. We have to go to full game, otherwise it won't give us the ability to challenge.
And great job by the defense.
I'm pretty sure he was fully on the ground, but once it shows, yeah, like.
Knock it out, and then guess what?
So we'll
Be
get the
there,
ball back, but I
scoop
think
it
we
up,
lose all that
run it
time.
back to the end zone. Huge play by
I don't
this
think EA is smart enough with the coding to fix the time. Because that's when the play ends. Oh, it did give us back the
This
time.
coach wanted to be
Okay.
absolutely certain on a challenge. He
So we got
was
7
right.
seconds back.
Previous play will be overturned.
Clock was running too,
Timeout
so they
taken
did that
by
all
the
properly.
offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Wants to throw on first down.
Oh, he's not open, but
End zone.
we tried it.
And good
We had our
coverage there
95
to knock
piece.
it
We had
away
peace
and
out there.
deny the score. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Unloads
Oh, he
the
didn't
ball.
throw. He threw behind him.
Intercepted.
Oh, it's going to
Big
be
play,
another
stop
pick. Oh, no.
drive.
We got him.
Takes it the other way.
That's crazy that he threw it so far behind him, but that's where my quarterback has the issue is his accuracy isn't the best.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening.
I guess
throw
they're
that
kicking
ball or
it.
zip
I don't
that
know why
ball
it's
in.
giving us that option, but we'll go back to offense only. But we had to be aggressive there to try to get the ball into field goal range.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive.
Oh, that's a bad pass.
Down the right side.
that one on me.
Just what this defense needed. And a big return at
I should just threw it away.
the drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. He slings it deep
Man,
to the left.
I should have thrown it
And
up. I'm
here's
throwing
the
lots of picks
third
now.
interception of the night.
Hey, you know what? We're going to keep throwing it.
Looking downfield on first down.
Okay. I don't like that you can't see the guy off to the side. I guess I could change the camera view, but
Coming out in the second half, they knew they needed to throw the ball to have success.
toxic. Good
and they
Jaguars.
found a completion here in the third quarter. This quarterback has got to be able to find a way to get himself back in
was
the
hoping for the upset.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. On fourth down, going to the air.
Oh my gosh, throw it.
Running out.
Well, they're 0-2 and I'm 2-0, so it would be an upset.
1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. To the air on first down. The sure hands, it's Hunter. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Golden Flashes racing to the line in the hurry up.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
It stinks because they're getting open.
Defense all revved up
They
after
played
that
two good teams
earlier
came up
sack,
short.
and they'll try to stop him right here. Complete. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like, late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. The Golden Flashes are marching down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab over the middle. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup.
And man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch them.
They're
momentum
faking
back.
injuries.
Nice
They're
job
getting
putting
nervous.
A little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
And the golden flashes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
Floated up. Oh, he didn't float it.
Time tonight, it's an
Wow, I'm gonna lose
interception.
this, aren't I?
Got room on the return.
It's disappointing. He just
Capitalize not only on the pick,
crazy. He just didn't float it at all.
so here comes Kent State's offense ready to get this drive underway. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then
We did. He just made a bad pass.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
he's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Wants to throw on 3rd down. He's taking the deep shot.
I just didn't make the catch. He was open.
Big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes a catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing.
Yeah, he will not float that ball there.
Interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from.
Hey, you know what? I put him in the correct situation. He's got to make the correct throws. So we lose that one, unfortunately.
You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened.
He doesn't want to float the ball.
Yeah, just never.
Well, it was close until he started throwing picks. Unfortunately, he didn't want to float the ball at all. But when he throws passes directly to the other team, they will catch it sometimes. And he learned that this game. So, unfortunately, he played I mean, I made the correct pass on at least, I would say 2 of them were my fault. Even that last one, I clicked the button for him to float it, and then he just underthrows it because has apparently not 95 throwing power. But it's kind of just a general EA problem with the game. They don't lead receivers very well. Those hyper deep passes they kind of do, but unfortunately for a lot of the intermediate routes, they really struggle at the understanding of throwing it ahead of the guy. Which I don't really understand necessarily why that is the case, but it's going to happen. He's going to keep throwing the ball, though. He's our best quarterback option. Alright, so it looks like we're winning on the gem that we want. I do think I need to do a little bit more, just like a couple of random running attempts. I think that helps as well. But he just needs to throw better passes because he's going to be throwing it 30 plus times a game, regardless of how he's throwing. So if he wants to throw 5 picks a game, he can throw 5 picks a game. The only thing I don't like right now is that one of the 80 goals is to get ranked this year, which is really difficult to do when you're in the MAC in general. Because, like, you know, a loss like that just nuke, put your chances of getting into the top 25 into the dirt. So you basically just have to be undefeated, which, you know, should be possible for a team that's 84 overall in the MAC. At least be a, you know, have maybe 1 or 2 losses. There's still a chance, though. If that's our only loss, we probably will be able to sneak into the 25 towards the end of the year. Especially if we're able to have another team in the MAC.
Dick's Stadium in Kent, Ohio. It's the Delaware Blue Hens and the Kent State Golden Flashes. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
We got this one, though.
State's head coach told me pregame.
You know, I could, but I'm not. I refuse. Besides, audible into a run, but
Looking for space, it's Hunter. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. The Golden Flashes are in the hurry up. To the air on second down.
oh, he dropped it.
Drilled just as he released the pass, it's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Hey, you know what?
Really could have used that catch.
2 drops, you can't do much about that.
Pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. And the Golden Flashes will bring the punt team onto the field. Fair catch called for, and the Golden Flashes offense ready to get this drive started. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. The run inside, it's Hunter.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down.
No, the running back was
And the
open.
incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
I think a lot of
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, trying to find his man.
And he drops it.
And
Hey, we're putting it right on the guy. He's throwing more accurately than last game.
the offense starts in the shadow of its own end zone. Wants to throw on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. There he goes. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Quarterback may change this route. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Golden Flashes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got him.
Now we're rolling.
Up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. And the Golden Flashes are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Taylor. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wide.
Oh, he made that pass, brother.
It's picked off. And they'll get him down after.
It's got to
We'll
lock
see
in.
what this offense can do sitting inside its own 20. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Hunter. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Golden Flashes will hustle to the line. They'll go to work in the air on second down.
And he was open. We don't have good enough blocking yet.
Sacked at the 7.
Thankfully, our defense is
Not
playing well
exactly
today.
the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He tries to take the top off. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And the Golden Flashes line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a
And a different stick to see if I get a better audible from it.
They've got a little time here to put together a
This might be the same one.
drive late
That's
in
right,
the
though.
half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Taken in by Smith on the right side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking for space, it's Hunter. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
He's got it again. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with
Establish the run a little bit.
stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
The Golden Flashes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Throw
There
it
we go.
right. Oh, did he find a
Oh, he's just
hole?
gone. Oh, he's slow.
He's got the size
My receiver just didn't block. That was... I don't think my guy had enough speed to break away fully there, but...
They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hunter.
You know, it was...
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
I don't want the off trips.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small game.
Right,
some
gun trips,
information you
halfback
gather
weak.
Maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
2nd down, he'll throw it. He's got his man. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down.
Gun trips, halfback weak is the better one. The off one, but's a RPO.
First and goal. From the gun, he'll try to throw.
He wasn't open. It was actually probably better he took the sack anyway.
38-yard line. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down.
He actually didn't get in there.
Short as he was trying to scramble and
Fight for
find
it.
his way to the goal line. On 3rd and
No.
goal, they'll try to throw it in. And they can't make the connection
Holding.
on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about.
I think they decline it.
Holding penalty.
Oh, they accepted it? I think that was really dumb for them.
See if it costs this offense here. Defense trying to deny this threat. It's 3rd and goal from
I guess if they assumed that I was just going to go for it. Oh, broke his ankles.
He's into the end zone.
There we go.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Open on the right side, that's Smith. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Under fire. What a grab with one hand. The
He
golden
took
flash
forever to get
wants
off that
pick up
press.
the tempo. Wants to throw on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Looking to throw on first
Get down.
Caught by
There we
Smith.
go. Good timeout.
And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. They'd love nothing better than to add a
22 miles an hour.
And this one is anything but routine. A 48-yard attempt from the right hash.
Curl back.
Knocked it right through, showing that
22 miles
range
per hour is
48
crazy.
yards out. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Looking for a gap. It's Hunter. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And whistles as we stop play. A man down. They'll check on him. They can
Keep establishing
really be
some
aggressive
running.
after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. The clock stops for the man who is slow to get up. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Going with the ground game left. Oh, he's got some space. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain.
Now they don't know what to
How
do.
about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
They'll try it over the left side. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Looking to throw for it. And
He
that's
drops it.
incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
When you're in zone coverage and it's 3rd down, man, it's eyes on the quarterback.
I'm in field goal
Break
range,
as
but it
soon
could
as
be
the
really
hand
windy right now.
separates from the football.
Still.
You see the slant coming in behind. Nice job making your press.
Converts on 4th down. Still going. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Wants to go right back downfield. Quick strike complete. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the golden flash. It's in the hurry up. Wants to fire on 2nd down. You can hand it to him. You can
There we
throw it
go.
to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? Finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight it.
Touchdown, Golden! They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Over the middle, it's Smith. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter.
Here we go. 17-3. We're in a good groove now. Yeah, I think the big difference is I just have run the ball a little bit.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. On the run, it's Hunter. Turning it on. Gets it out to the 22-yard line, and that'll be enough for the first down. Running behind that left side. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Smith's got it. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Looking to fire.
Oh, it's just instant pressure.
More time to throw. Quarterback is sacked.
Unfortunate.
At the 35.
Man, getting to this quarterback is pivotal. You saw it last drive, way too much time. They score a touchdown. Nice job on 2nd down. Anticipating the pass, playing the pass, getting the sack, and now forcing a difficult 3rd down.
Oh, they're after it.
Oh, there's just nobody there.
At the 45 on his way. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there.
And how nice is it to just have a quarterback that you believe in, that you can trust, you can put it in his hands on 3rd down to make the right decision. You've got the lead, and you've got your guy. He sees it, nothing open, tucks it, gets a huge 3rd down conversion for this offense.
Under fire. Breaks loose.
Tried to slide.
Line gets it into the
Try-
red zone, and they
Guess he
bring
wasn't
it down to
interested.
17. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They want that clock to run. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock.
Load it. Oh,
And here's the
yikes.
kick, and oh, did they need that
Yikes.
right now.
That's on me,
Defense
coach.
comes up with a play. They get the
40,
50,
another
take it
40
back to the
number.
20.
If they got a number between 40 and 45 on their team, he's going to get 4 picks.
So here comes Kent State's offense, ready to
Quarterback's
get this drive underway.
quarterback hurts. Well, maybe slide when I tell you to slide, buddy.
Not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive. He's productive at this point in the game.
Throws for the
Just
end
launch it
zone.
up there, buddy. What? What was that animation?
Touchdown didn't connect, but it gave the D something to think about.
It bounced off something, but I couldn't tell what.
Ground on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Soft spot in the middle.
Yeah, we're running a different play now. We're just running verticals.
One they'll need as they're going to get the victory in this one. Wants to throw it again. A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it for the touch.
Put the dagger in.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Makes the catch. It's Smith.
Yeah, his throwing car's
He's got it all the way
not
back
very
to
good
the
right now because of
21-yard
the
line,
wear and tear.
They are threatening on 1st down.
Probably also
Now
because of the
offense
pain.
wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their 1st timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Fires complete on the crosser. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Kent.
Yeah, caught the hospital ball. He's a senior. We don't need to worry about his future career.
Workmanlike effort from this team. No frills. Just get the job done and get the win.
69,
I love when you
nice.
describe my teams like that. Just consistent. consistent, you know, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do.
So that one ended up going a lot better, and I think it's just because I ran the ball, whether it was with the running back, which is the more ideal person to run the ball, but the quarterback also has enough speed where if they don't cover anything out there, I can just run it. I always forget that too. If we're, I don't think even if we were 4-0, we could get ranked this early in the year. If we got to about 7 or 8-1, I feel like we could, but it's still probably not happening. I doubt any of our guys are in the Heisman. No, this disrespectful. I feel like let's actually look at our receiving stats. I know our quarterback, he's throwing too many picks. He's already out of any possibility of the Heisman. He had 10 picks. That'll not play. But DeBlanc has 8 touchdowns and 574 yards already. See how he's comparing to the national receiver. So he's second in receiving yards. Tied for number 1 in touchdowns. Most yards per game. Does not have a long. Lots of run after the catch. Drops. I wonder if that impacts receivers. The amount of drops that they have. If that's like the interception equivalent to where that has a really high effect on the Heisman chances. We're obviously in a MAC, so that's the biggest impact. But if I was in a better conference, I wonder. So he's actually getting a decent amount of skill points. See, elusiveness, that's just not going to help us. But the dot doesn't have enough for that, so. He doesn't really have anything to upgrade, unfortunately. So he's going to be maxed out with his ability to do anything. So I guess we just throw it into there. I guess our boy's going to be elusive. Yeah, 85 speed though. That'll play. All right, see if we can beat a fellow State of Ohio team. I don't know if I simmed through the week by accident. Ugh, I'm getting the water though. Oh, it was a verbal commitment. Oh, did I just sim? I guess did we win? Okay. I'll take it. I didn't mean to sim through. I'm used to doing that a lot, so I just went back into former habits. Alright, we're getting the gems to commit. Oh, we're in a recruiting battle. The only thing I can do is give him more NIL, but I can only give him 10 since he expects none, but yep. Might just lose out on him. He locked us out. Alright, we got the cornerback gem, which is nice. Put some points in him. We got the free safety gem. And then we're in the battle for the running back gem. Hmm. That'll work. So we got some good defensive backs, which is nice. Just keep building the speed. So we play Sac State down to 56. The MAC is just always, any low-level team just exponentially loses overall. Like all these teams start, like Kent State starts at like a 66, and they're one of the lowest overalls in the game. I think Louisiana Monroe is the lowest at the start at 61 overall, and then every single team is under 60. They got to make one. I think what the easy fix to that is they make 1-stars just slightly better. Most of them come in at like 48 overall, which is just so it ruins your team overall. I think if honestly, if they came in the mid 50s, 2-stars came in the mid 60s, 3-stars came in to upper 60s, low 70s, 4-stars, mid 70s, low 80s, and then 5-stars, upper 70s, low 80s. I don't know, like some sort of like general. And I feel like it probably is like that generally, but the 1-stars, they just got to elevate those guys a little bit because they're so unplayable. And you'll see guys on here that are like mid 80s and they're originally were a 1-star. And it's not just like one random person, it's a lot of people in these low overall teams. They were like, you know, best seniors, 85 overall or whatever, but they were a 1-star. And any 1-star that you get in this game never could get that high.
Golden Flashes head coach told me before the game, this wide receiver has been unstoppable all season. He will be.
I suppose the other way you can balance it is they start out a low overall, but there's just a random guy that has a high skill cap or something. That doesn't happen. But yeah, we're going to play offense only. What recent plays? Oh, I guess these are probably from last week.
Looking to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10.
You hate giving up that play if you're the DB on this one.
Yeah, they covered everything.
Gets to the quarterback and they get him at the 46.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
It's complete to the right. And he's wrestled to the ground. The Golden Flashes want to move quickly. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got his man, makes the grab. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity.
Makes the grab.
Oh, he breaks it.
Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he'll take it in and...
Great start, great start. DeBlanc for the Heisman.
Wants to throw on first down. Taken in by Smith on the right side. They get him down after he makes the catch. They got 3 on the last pass. Here
To remember
comes
to
second
run
and
the
7.
ball occasionally.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got enough.
We had to hurdle the downs man.
Misses the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
He's got his man. And they'll pick up the
He's already
first
got 3
down and
catches
mark it at the 47.
and a tud.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. On the move, it's Hunter.
Hey, we'll take 3 yards.
Just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
Lineman kind of got in the way of us.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds.
It's nice he actually went and stepped for the first down. Usually the AI doesn't do that.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Looking to throw on first down.
Nah.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. That last play, the kind
Thought we
of
might have had
thing that can
something
mess
deep,
up
but
a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Trying to make magic with his feet. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
might be, I don't know if he's had an incompletion yet.
They make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Guys, that'll do it for the quarter, and it's Kent State on top. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Back to pass. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. The Golden Flashes want to crank the tempo. Quarterback making adjustments. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes the grab. And he cruises. Looking downfield on first down. Bringing the heat. At the 20, he's got space. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Looking for room, it's Hunter.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Smith with the grab over the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on
Ooh,
fourth
snuck it
down.
in there.
Makes the grab. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. It's complete. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
There's committing too much to that running back route. This is why this play works so well. The running back takes coverage over there.
To the air on first down. Open on the right side, that's Smith. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. Gonna take a shot on 2nd and short. Caught. Good
Peace.
throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as
Peace
the
is in
offense
there.
tries to cash in. Here's 1st and goal, and a touchdown here might put this thing out of reach by halftime. The Golden Flashes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position. Touchdown,
That's what we
Kent
do.
State.
That's what we do here at Kent State.
Inside of half minute to play. Would they dare go for a score here? Handoff from the gun. On the move at the 30. They make the stop, and he's got enough for the first down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Makes it past the marker. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. This time he wants to throw. Working the middle, it's complete. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Gonna take a shot. Intercepted, and now
Yeah.
it's up to 14.
Hey, we had to try it.
And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity.
I think we were a little bit too far for a kick.
The Golden Flashes offense ready to get this drive started. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Here we go. He'll start this drive firing. Caught over the middle. It's Hunter. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Looking to fire.
Oh, we had him.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires quickly. He stopped at the 32-yard line, not enough for the first down. On 4th down, they'll throw for it.
Nothing's
Looking
open.
deep down the right
He's
side.
down there somewhere.
Picked off. That's number
It's just a
15 on the year.
Yes,
And
15.
some
That's
defensive
hilarious.
backs just
Hey, it's just a punt though.
Might be changing the route. Takes the handoff. It's Hunter. That one could really put this drive into high.
Oh, I didn't mean to click
They
that.
have a
I just
first
clicked
down
this
at the
button. There we go.
37.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
To the ground. He's got it again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
The coverage I wanted, he just refused to snap it. That's the kind of
Right around the
obnoxious.
halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today rank, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. So now it's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. The kick is on its way. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. After that big stop by the defense, now they can salt this thing away. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. That's reeled in. It's Hunter. At the
Oh, he's just
35,
gone. Oh, you guys passed.
to Sim on the left. He'll be pulled down inside this game away with a score. Got it. He gets it
I
in.
don't think he got in. We'll take it though.
Great place to start for this offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Wide open downfield.
That was bad coverage. Hey, we'll take it. We'll take it. 35-7. Opening conference play with a dub. Trying to put the Blanc in the Heisman race. All right, we'll look at recruiting, but I'm going to head off here. No, he went to Virginia. We lost out on him. Unfortunate. Very expensive to have him visit. He's from Oregon. So some of these guys we're not going to get, which is fine. Honestly, pretty happy with a couple of guys that we got. I think we'll play the Ball State game actually. That shall be my last one. A lot of picks. We also have a guy 752 receiving yards. Oh, you're a senior, DeBlanc. I don't think you were coming back anyway. I don't think you're allowed to come back. Okay, it's 2 more games played, and he's barely ahead of us. He's ahead by, what, 36 yards? Or 46 yards. So he's ahead of with touchdowns, but we have we have a lot more yards. Same amount of games played, 1 less touchdown. I mean, I still think it's really unlikely. I think it would be cool to see our guy in the race at any point. Does it only show the top 4? Yeah. I wish it would show like the top 10. I think that would be pretty cool. So I feel like then you'd have a lot of smaller schools get at least a little bit of representation in the Heisman race. See, they're down to 56. They're bad. I might also experiment with putting the Peace guy as our outside receiver to see if potentially he can get some bombs. Although his catching probably isn't up to par, up to snuff.
Glad to have you with us from Schumann Stadium in Muncie, Indiana. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday, and we continue with this one?
So look at that to see. Clay's also a freshman. I thought he was a sophomore. So 87 is really not bad at all. His acceleration's 93 as well. So DeBlanc is 87, and he is 91, so I feel like I'm fine with that. Like 95 would be nice to have on the field, but my starter's not slow enough to where I'd be concerned about him being on the field.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start
And
this drive
DeBlanc
at
is
their own
slower, and he's been
25.
performing the best.
Golden Flashes offense will have the football first. They sure hope that that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple
Ooh,
coverage.
spikes
I
it
mean,
off
'cause
there.
obviously nothing
Good
worked
start,
weeks
spiking
ago.
it off your lineman.
I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously, a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously, a great QB wide receiver.
Oh,
I'm just not letting that
he just
wide
didn't put it
receiver
towards the
get me.
sideline. He was open.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling downfield shots. You soften up the
We'll
coverage.
be
get
conservative.
yourself
We'll punt it
deep.
this time.
That's
We'll
gonna
trust
open
our
up your running
D.
game later on.
And the Golden Flashes decide to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best.
Angle that too much.
The Cardinals offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop it? That 55-yard field goal attempt went awry, and now to make matters worse, they'll give it up 1st and 10 at the 38. Unloads to the right. A strike downfield. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they gets him down at the 37.
I like how the AI just randomly calls timeouts like that.
The first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. They get him stopped, but the big game
Call a timeout. I call the same play.
Let's mark
They
it up.
call 2 timeouts right off the rip.
Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They burned a couple early, now down to just 1 timeout to work with. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Snags it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Back to pass on 2nd down.
Oh,
Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Makes the
Break it.
catch. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. They'll try to get it in with the run.
yikes.
He is denied, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
I think it would be great if this offense leaned on the run game more in the red zone. Leaned on their back, man. Give it to him. Let him do his thing. He hadn't even gotten the end zone yet this season, so love.
Oh, he was open on the slant. I was just very convinced that I wanted to.
Now after the sack, there is a man still down.
Very convinced I wanted to do the quarterback draw.
3rd and goal.
That's unfortunate. He was open, but
Couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And this will be a short one from about 21 yards out. Absolutely. So here comes Kent State's offense, ready to get this drive underway. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got
Oop, didn't
the
mean to
goal
do
line. So
that.
they just need to be a little bit more crisp.
Return
here.
chew clock
And
on.
listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
It's on target and complete. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The golden flashes will snap it on first and 10. Wants to throw again. He lobs one.
Does he have a
high
step?
on the left side.
No, he doesn't. My guy just didn't try to get it.
Goes to
Go for my best receiver. And we give up a touchdown.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking to throw on first down. Gets open down the middle. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We've played 2
Unfortunate.
quarters here. Time
He has
to
91
7
speed. He
times
should be
in
able
our
to
halftime update.
get more separation than that. He's also 87 overall. He should be able to at least attempt to get the ball, but it'd be like that.
The Golden Flashes offense ready to get this drive started. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. Midweek action for your viewing pleasure. It's 2nd and 10 here in the third quarter. 5-yard gain on that play. It'll be 3rd and 5. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Wants to throw it again.
Oh. Oh, he broke on that. Yikes.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Throws for the tight end. Finds a man on the left. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down.
And they really do not like the hurry up offense.
First of their 3 timeouts. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. He goes right back to the air. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Into the third quarter of this edition of Midweek Action, it's 2nd and 10. He's going to run it.
Well, you just get the feeling.
Well, I
too,
didn't
if
mean
they're
to
gonna
dive,
claw
but I
their
guess
way
that
back
works
in this
out.
Game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some
I
green.
tried to throw to the running back 3 times. Like I just decided not to. It's unfortunate.
And the Golden Flashes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Makes the catch. Bounced off his feet.
Yeah, well, the running back, the route trees in this game, they run them correctly, but they run into people a lot, which is very annoying.
Here comes the heat. On target over. Ball is loose.
Okay.
Oh,
I say he was laying on the ground when he fumbled it.
That's an added bonus. They get the first down. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after
Automatic
reviewing
review for
the
something that
video
did not
evidence, the
matter.
replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, they'll go to the air.
Get out of there! Get out of there!
He gets away. He's whistle blows to stop the clock as they
Oh, I
check
didn't
on
want to
an
run this
injured
play.
Cardinal on the play. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal.
Guess I'll take the touchdown.
Kent State. Quick strike through the...
Oh, I accidentally ran that same play. Controlling.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, he makes the catch. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Over the middle, it's Smith. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. The golden flashes, moving quickly to the line.
And, man, I want to see more of that. Like, I want to see more of this offense being aggressive, taking shots, shots on early downs. It doesn't have to be run, pass. Like, being a little bit more diverse. They've struggled today to find big plays.
Oh, if he
That's a
broke
big
that, he
win.
was gone. There was nobody
And the
there.
defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the...
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
Yeah, we went for it.
And that shot.
See if defense will step up.
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Gonna run it. It's Hunter. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Back to the ground with the running back. There he goes. Good call, good execution.
All right, the running game's starting to open up a bit.
1st down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Pulls it in. It's Hunter.
Dang.
He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
Just so much open space that he could break the
In search of that
tackle.
tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. The quick out. And he's out of bounds after a terrific run and a nice pickup. And the golden flashes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. He's got it. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a crease to the
I
left.
just need him to hold up block longer.
Much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. Ball at the 31. 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. From the gun. Wants to pass. Got his man on the right. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27.
And you'd like to see the defense play a little bit tighter on those short yard situations. They give up the 1st down, and they better get ready because you can tell they're right back on the ball to run another play.
The golden flashes headed quickly to the line.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting.
Oh. Oh.
Pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
That's brutal. That's a brutally bad pass. This is loaded up too much, unfortunately.
It's a one-possession game in the 4th. He'll start this drive going to the air. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. If they're going to get anything going on this drive, they better be productive here on 2nd and long from the 10. Unloads to the wideout. He makes the catch. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on first down. He's going to take off. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
Nice job by the QB sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Fires to the right, complete.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your
It's our first time out there. Get him some rest.
You know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your second and third read some, but we've got to stay aggressive.
Here we go.
Finds a crease at the 20. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. Wants to keep it in the air.
Oh, he was
And he was
potentially open.
just as he was releasing
That's
the
unfortunate.
pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. He's got it on the move. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
It's gonna hold it so they don't have much time to go down and score.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the
There we
pass.
go. There we go.
And he's got it. He's got it for a touchdown.
I want to kick the extra points, so we're gonna go back to play full game.
Point behind.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you...
Back to offense. I assume my team would be able to hold it there with 20 seconds. And
First down, and they'll win it with any kind of score here in overtime.
all right. Gotta lock in.
They'll start this drive with a pass.
Bowl it.
Can't hold on.
Gotta catch
He
it there,
had
buddy.
Right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll
Oh,
have
they
work
said
to do
any
to get the
score.
first down.
What am I doing?
They got it
Why am I
first
even
down.
throwing the ball?
Can they keep this possession going on 3rd and 6? Looking for a crease. It's Hunter. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down.
Now, I
to the
also
10.
don't trust the announcers to have that
That's kinda the
correctly
advantage of
because I
3rd
am
and medium, right?
only
Is the
playing
defense,
offense.
You keep them guessing. You could throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off and they pick it up.
Yeah, you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back...
So I will
blasts
still
through,
try to get a
gets the first
touchdown.
down.
But
If first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and goal, and any kind of score wins it, so ball security is paramount. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the goal line. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Here comes the field goal unit, and they can win it with a chip shot. The Cardinals will now use their final timeout. They'll set up for this chip shot that would win the game.
oh my,
Need it to stay alive, and it's good.
that
And
I can't believe that went.
with the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating,
Oh.
at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get
What
put
are
up on
you
the
doing,
blackboard.
buddy?
Reaching a bowl game
He's
is one of
miming.
them, so now you
I
can
guess
go ahead
the
and check
mascot
that
was
off.
supposed
If you're
to be
this
there.
football team, you're not celebrating that.
I
tonight.
can't believe
You're
that
looking
counted
to
as
build
going
on
in.
this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, David.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team can be really,
Just right
really
off the
good.
side.
And so
Yeah.
I think you continue to improve. You know, at the end of the
I guess
season,
the
I'm not taking
announcers
a
were
vacation.
correct though.
Wherever
It
the
was
bowl game is,
any
we
score.
get a free trip with my boys, but there's
That's crazy. I thought I blew that kick. What's crazy is I put it over. I thought plenty. There's a slight chance that we could be ranked next week, but I think it will take a whole year. Not yet. All right, but we are for sure done. Set up the practice and whatnot and the recruiting for the week. We're not adding anyone else. Doesn't have any good visit things. All right, so we got, I guess, 2 actual commits, a verbal. And we should get a couple more. But we're chilling. Well, Jude, I appreciate you coming by and hanging out during the stream. I don't know, my streams will become very infrequent once the school year starts, once I'm a full-time employee again, but probably mostly weekends or occasionally in the evening, but unfortunately there won't be a lot of time with that. But I hope you have a good rest of your day. Let's see, oh yeah, that's the only thing I wanted to check is the Heisman race. I don't think we're in it. No, we're not. Oh, he is! Our boy. He's number 4. Let's go. Dude, that's awesome. He's having a great year. He's up to an 87 overall as well. He went to Wyoming. He already has almost as many yards as he had last year. Obviously, a lot more touchdowns, but yeah, but guy's gonna be. Might be able to get him. I mean, it'd be cool to have him just show up at that ceremony. So we'll have to pay attention to that. But that being said, have a good rest of your day, bud. And yeah, peace.